So this was a design competition. When I first visited this site, I realized that it's a lush forest-like space. It's a coffee plantation with many spices and cardamom growing in the valley. Um, we took a decision not to disturb any of the trees and to locate the buildings such that they were not on the hill with the panoramic view, but halfway up the hill, so that you were experiencing the forest. You were as if you were inside the forest. We thought this was a very unique chance to do this. And we felt that the soul of the place will be the balconies. We made sure that the balconies were really exposed to the forest. And we had to be very careful not to cut a single tree and position the building such that there's an instant landscape. We didn't have to, that you wouldn't have to create a landscape. We just wanted them to experience this part of being in a forest. The language is essentially Coorg, because we were using wood and symbols that kind of hark back to the traditional Ainamani house, so that you definitely got a sense that you had arrived at a particular place which had a particular culture, and it wasn't just a general, minimalist place, but we were representing a culture. So it fits in so well. But they felt it had always been there, as if it really truly belonged to the land. Having an idea of the plan, but actually modifying it based on the trees, shifting blocks, having trees, kind of surrounded by the building. And even the swimming pool was wrapping around 4 major trees. So it's a very unusual pool, and a pool in the forest. So we worked very closely with the landscape designer and our whole team to manage this and not cut a single tree. The reception building is located at the head of the valley, so that when you first come in, you should get a view all the way into the valley. It's modeled on the Ainamani house, so it's got a central rainwater harvesting pond, and 2 sides are open. The reception is open on both sides. There's cross ventilation, and 2 sides are closed, where the reception and the offices are, and a staircase going down. In all the restaurants, we wanted these grand volumes. We wanted the architecture to speak and not have to add any interior elements. So the structural system is in wood, and we wanted the structural system to be beautiful, the trusses to be architectural, that when you looked up and you saw that it was a beautiful, interesting truss. furniture, again we studied a lot of the furniture available in Coorg, and we found that a lot of it is Portuguese furniture. We adapted that furniture for a hotel, kind of adapted a chest to become a TV cabinet, adapted the headboards, etc. But it's all based on very local flavor that the furniture has in Coorg. In spite of using natural materials and wood to the extent we did, we proved to the client that it's actually cheaper than using steel, because you would have to use steel and then clad it and decorate it in various ways. Here it was just using the structural system in a beautiful way, so we avoided the extra cost. It was actually a very inexpensive project compared to similar projects of this category. We wanted a terracotta tile, but the cement tile would not be very easy to maintain in the rooms. So we worked with Nitco for over 3 months to develop a terracotta looking ceramic tile, and they finally named it Holiday Cotto after Club Mahindra Holidays, and that's still available on the market.